Welcome back to the MLS Review Show. Coming up, the Portland Timbers leave the comfort of JELD-WEN Field for star-studded Southern California. But first, the Dynamo traveled to Chicago to take on the Fire in a Saturday night clash between two Eastern Conference teams. Houston came off back-to-back home wins that launched them into a tie for second place in the East. Their most recent result was a tough-fought 1-0 victory over the New England Revolution that saw defender Bobby Boswell hit a shot off the post and have another chance cleared off the line. For the fourth straight game, the Dynamo would have to play a match without Brian Chang and needed rookie Will Bruin to help fill the void up top. Chicago entered the match after playing 2 games in Week 5. First was an embarrassing 4-2 loss to the expansion Portland Timbers, followed by a 2-1 home defeat at the hands of the LA Galaxy. The Fire have yet to hit their stride and entered Week 6 at the bottom of the Eastern Conference. Carlos de los Cobos looked to shake things up for a second game in a row, making several lineup changes. Dan Kelly and Evan Whitfield were on the call for the matchup at Toyota Park.
Diego Chavez turns and fires, and Tally Hall with his first stop of the game. Marco Papa, Fire have numbers. Oduro and Chavez in tow. Papa towards the 18, still dangling, and Papa taken down hard. Chavez looks for it. Chavez fires, scores! 4th time this season, Diego does it.
Decides to take him on and gets lucky here, but the Fire never give up with it. Chavez.
Nyako looking quick, just chasing everyone in orange around. Will Bruin tries to get to it. Mikulich there. Bruin storms in, chips it towards goal. Jamit Cuesta, welcome to the Chicago Fire. Clutch play there.
Mikulich goes down way too early, doesn't get enough on this.
Gives him some time, launches it towards the 6, punched away by Conway, the drive, and it's ripped wide. The howitzer there by Lavelle Palmer.
That glanced off the post, I think. Great ball.
Oduro in, shooting off the crossbar.
Oduro has the right idea, just a little bit too much. Payno looks free.
Head ball, and Houston has leveled the match. Will Bruin strikes, or it's Bobby Boswell, rather.
It's not over yet.
We got a lot of added time, so we'll see if the Fire can do something with it. 7 minutes of extra time.
Quick restart here.
A long drive, and the Houston Dynamo put it off the side netting there.
Heads up play by Dynamo.
Sends it into a quiet area, and the whistle sounds. Dynamo players clapping. They get the road point, get the comeback draw against the Chicago Fire.
The Portland Timbers returned to the road after an exceptional 2-game home stint in Week 5. The Northwest club traveled south to the Home Depot Center to take on the LA Galaxy. The Timbers came into the match flying high following 2 thrilling home matches in front of raucous crowds at JELD-WEN Field. In the first ever home match, Portland delighted the hometown fans by putting on an attacking show, scoring 4 goals. It was more of the same 3 days later as they beat visiting FC Dallas. Jorge Perlaza, Kenny Cooper, Khalif Al-Hassan, and Rodney Wallace all had big weeks and would have to continue their hot stretch of form if they were going to get a result against the typically stingy Galaxy defense. 7 games in, and the Galaxy were sitting in a tie for first place in the West, although they had played 3 more games than Real Salt Lake, who accompanied them at the top of the conference. After losing defender Leonardo to a season-ending knee injury, the Galaxy welcomed back suspended stars David Beckham and Juninho. Adding to the firepower, Landon Donovan made his return after having missed the previous 3 matches with a knee injury. After collecting 8 of 12 points in April, despite playing 3 straight road games, the Galaxy were happy to be back in front of their home fans and looking to continue that success against the Timbers. Mark Rogandino and Kyle Martino called the match from the Home Depot Center.
The whistle from Ramon Hernandez gets us underway here in Southern California. Happy to have you along on Fox Soccer.
It's going to be difficult without that home crowd.
Barrett trying to keep it in stride. First time! Yeah!
Well, completely out of position. You can see he picks up the ball. Center back steps. Brunner's not there. He tries to recover, but watch this. Touch hops up on him, but watch this finish. Catches it off the half volley and rips it.
All sorts of real estate here for Beckham. Little chip over the top, looking for Landon Donovan, and it's going to be a penalty kick. I don't know that you can argue here, Kyle.
What a great run, all over him.
Donovan so far, no goals, no assists in 3 appearances. Returning after watching the 3 games from home. Does he get on the score sheet? He does. Donovan kicks it into another gear to get on the end of the ball. 1 versus 1 against Wallace, onto his left foot. And Perkins secures it with the gloves.
Al gets on form, all the weapons they have, they can definitely challenge.
Ensuing ball into the area, and Ricketts with his first test comes up with a good grade as he tips it around the post.
Good service from Jack Dewsbury. Gets a little bit of height on it, and Gonzo goes up, and that's right in the corner.
And a chance for a counter. 4v1, although Portland getting numbers back. McGee closing the space. Perkins coming out with the save.
Landon takes that first sprint, and it's so hard to keep up with him. He looks up, he starts to slow down. Mike McGee doesn't have the best pace. Takes a good first touch, but at this point, that's a really tough angle to beat Perkins.
On help, inside the area. That ball, 3-0!
What a ball from Juan Pablo Angel. Look at this ball, right on a dime.
Nagby. Cooper drifts out wide. Gonzalez slides over to Markin. Cooper looking for the corner. And the second time tonight, that big left hand from the Jamaican keeper has pushed one away.
Shoots us right through the legs of Omar Gonzalez. Look at that tail to the right at the last second. It's heading right at Ricketts, but watch this movement on the ball. It takes a little bit of a deflection off the heel of Gonzalez.
A good rebound in terms of a performance from FC Dallas. Eric Avila getting the goal. Cooper, and it's Ricketts again. Let's look at it again.
This ball, beautiful ball, but look at him leap, use his foot to stop that one.
And there it is. LA capture their 2nd win at home, their 4th of the season. 3-0 your final over the Timbers.
Coming up on the MLS Review Show, we run down the standings, check in on the Budweiser Golden Boot Race, and preview next week's action.